Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing a Toyota Sienna XSE. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larch Miller Toyota here in Murray, Utah for giving me some time with this Sienna. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 2.5 liter 4-cylinder that goes through an ECVT. Fuel economy is 35 around town and then 36 on the highway, with power outputs being 245 horsepower. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see here with the lines on either side, kind of on the softer side of things, but pretty cool looking. And then you got the hybrid Toyota logo. We of course have the Sienna's signature headlight design, and then you can see like the fake venting down below. Parking sensors here on the front end, and I like how the grill's all blacked out, that's cool. And putting it all together, let me guys think about the looks here on this XSE. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 235, 60, 18 in the front and over on the rear. And you guys can see here with the wheels, you have kind of like an interesting design on them overall. But anyways, front splitter right there, that's hilarious. You guys can see with the fender, then notice the bodywork there on the side as well. Got the blacked out mirror cap too, and then got the chrome trimmer on the windows. And then here is our full side view with this Sienna. Now taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function. We got the opening for the side doors, and then for the hatch hybrid Toyota logo there at the bottom, and then yeah, nothing on the back. And popping into the rear, you guys can see that you've got quite a bit of storage here at the bottom. And I like how everything with the seats is nicely labeled, so that shows you how to use all of that. And then we've got some more storage here on the side as well. And I guess that I put my foot in the right place because we do have the foot lowering function, but we'll just press that to lower the hatch. Now I've got the Sienna's taillights, which look very sporty for a minivan, and then you guys can see the Sienna logo. I've got the Toyota logo as well. All-wheel drive badge down below, and then notice the XSE badge is all blacked out, and then you got more blacked out trim at the bottom. And putting it all together, let me know what you guys think about the looks on this XSE, but I will say this is sporty looking for a minivan. So apparently grabbing handles is overrated because I can do this now. Oh, I guess I didn't do it right. There we go. Well, now that we're inside, you guys can see the seats perforated all down the center. Got this nice orange stitching as well. And then sitting back here, legroom's good. We also have a little storage pocket. We've got some USBs right there. That's super bright. And they got some cup holders down below. We also have some sunshades here on the door panel, as you can see. And then we've got some vents up top. It's not going to pop up on camera very well, though. And then we do have our own climate zone here in the rear of the Sienna. Now, as for the third row, I would basically leave it open to anyone because it's really spacious. That's the thing that's cool about minivans is you can fit adults and kids back there alike. And then last but not least, headroom back here. I mean, there's a bit. Now taking a look at the front door panel, soft touch here at the top, and then down below, and we got more of that orange stitching. All of our window controls here with our mirror adjustments. The mirrors do power fold in. We also have memory seats, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, and then tons of storage here on the door panel. And then taking a look at the seat, you guys can see perforated all down the center portion. Power adjustments here on the side. And then we got that for the power door, your gas cap release, stability control right there. And you can see the storage up above. And then there's some padding on the dash. Well, that's actually not soft touch, but that is. Is that soft touch? No, just that part. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, it's got perforated texture on either side so you can get a slightly better grip, and then it's kind of like smoother here at the bottom. You can see the difference over there a little bit better. Contrast the stitching. We've got our volume and voice command controls here on the steering wheel as well. You guys can see cruise control here on the other side, and then your regular stocks on the back. Now we do have this gauge clutch that's mostly analog, but it does have a digital screen there in the center, which we can use to scroll through different bits of info here on the Sienna. I guess I have to clear that. There we go. Now we can scroll through them so you can see stuff that's happening with the van. And we do have some different drive modes. So you've got a sport mode, and then you've got normal mode and an eco mode that you can go between. They just keep things simple. In reverse, we do have a backup camera there with trajectory lines, and resolution on it, not necessarily the greatest, but Anyways, we've got shortcut buttons on either side for the infotainment system, including controls for the radio. And overall response time with the screen itself is actually really good. Again, it's not Toyota's newest unit, but it gets the job done. There's more soft touch trim behind that. And then down below, you guys can see dual zone climate controls, heated and ventilated seat controls as well. We also have a wireless phone charging pad and then some more storage that goes across. And I guess while we're on the topic of storage, there's your glove box. And then you guys can see with the cup holders. Shifter for the ECVT right there. Drive mode select here with our EV mode, your auto hold, and then your parking brake behind that. And I like the trim here on the side. And then we've got a cup holder action there. And then with the center console, plenty of storage inside, which is good. Nice padding here on either side as well. And then you guys can see all of the storage down below. And then up top we got our controls here for, well, the doors and also the sunroof, and just a regular sunroof up top. Now here's a quick look at the window sticker for this 2024 Sienna. You guys can see all the standard equipment. By the way, color is called cement. And then we've got the options on this. Total MSRP $51,030. And let's see how it drives. Talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility over the hood, both of the mirrors. I should do a blind spot monitoring throughout the rest of the rear. And Toyota Sienna hybrid away. So it's gonna be a little bit, of course my tripod falls, it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter drive. But I did just do a week-long review thing on the Sienna Woodland, so I'm pretty familiar with the Sienna overall. Good torque right off the bat, so it's pretty cool. And this hybrid powertrain, you know, kind of optimizes efficiency more than anything else. Again, over 30 miles per gallon for such a big vehicle. It's pretty impressive, if you ask me. Also, this lunchtime traffic is also pretty impressive. And that clock is not correct. It's not even 12 o'clock yet. I was like, I don't think it's that late. I hope it didn't take me that long to review this minivan. If it did, I'd be in trouble. But seat comfort's good with the Sienna as well. So I think that's another positive. I don't think any of these people are going to let me in. It's not a thing that happens here. Oh, now we can at least get in. Not because people let me in, but because I let me in, I suppose. But anyways, I guess we'll get a mini acceleration here. Yeah, I like the feel. It's got, again, it's not insanely quick, but it's got enough power. And again, it's a minivan at the end of the day. It's more about moving people rather than being quick to accelerate. So after my week-long review with the Woodlands, they gave me a pretty good idea about the, you know, just kind of what this new Sienna is all about. I really like it. The one thing, oh, wrong turn. The one thing that I will say about the new Sienna that I would perhaps change is, you know, maybe offer, and this is just a suggestion, let me know if I'm off on this, but maybe offer a powertrain that isn't quite as economical but has a little bit more power. Because I think some people, even though I just said like you don't need a lot of power because it's a minivan, but you know, I think some people do want a little bit of power, and they've got that new hybrid 2.4 turbo. I know that might be overkill for a minivan, but I mean, it's got all-wheel drive, so it'll be able to put down the power. I think some people might like that in a Sienna, especially if you're like if you're constantly hauling, you know, a full minivan, then having a little bit more power to be able to move all of the stuff and the people is definitely a plus. But let me know what you guys think about the Sienna in general, and let me know you guys think about this XSE package. And would you rather get this, the Pacifica, the Odyssey, or the Carnival?